Okay, how's my makeup? How's my hair? It's good? Okay, tell my honey bun I'll call him back later. I'm on the show. Like, I have to do the show, like, really quick. You're getting on my nerves. Go sit down. Thank you. Oh, sorry, on the air. Thank you for tuning in today. On the show today, we have the well-known English philosopher Francis Bacon. But due to some circumstances, he couldn't actually be here today, so he's going to be televised from England. Well, let's get started. How are you today, Mr. Bacon?
Very well, I might add.
Let's not wait another second. Can you tell us about your childhood?
I was born to Sir Nicholas Bacon and Anne Bacon. And for most of my years, I was homeschooled due to a very bad illness.
Wow, doesn't seem like you have many friends. I see why you're so smart now.
Ma'am, that is not the subject of the matter right now.
Ooh, a little feisty, I see. After your father died, we noticed that you grew a large sum of debt. The New Times Rhets says it was due to drugs, hookers, and gambling. Is that true?
I do no such thing. The debt was due to me borrowing money in order to support myself.
Okay, very understanding, but here in the Red Sun Sentinel, it says in February 1593, you took your third parliamentary seat for Middlesex when Elizabeth summoned Parliament, the Queen Elizabeth summoned Parliament to investigate a Roman Catholic plot against her. You oppositioned a bill that offended many people. Not a good thing to do. Many people said you did it for popularity. Is that true? Or did you do it in order to get the ladies because you're tired of paying those darn hookers?
No, that is not true. I did what I needed to do in order to protect the Queen, and there were no hookers involved.
Well, we're going to keep on moving right along. As we can see, at a certain point in your life, you got with Elizabeth Hatton. But for some reason, that didn't turn out so well because she ended up leaving you for a wealthier man.
Yes, my dear fair lady Elizabeth Hatton. She was the love of my life. But because my pockets wasn't bigger than my bust, as my dear friend Travis Porter would say, she left me for that damn Edward Coke.
Oh, golly gee, we're so sorry to hear that.
That's okay because my work for the Queen got better and I continued to excel.
Mr. Bacon, we all just really want to know, why did you marry Alice Burnham? She was only a 14-year-old girl. Could you not find anyone your own age?
My dear Lady Alice, I loved her dearly with all my heart. And in the words of R. Kelly and Aaliyah, hey, age ain't nothing but a number.
I see, Mr. Bacon, in a pedophile sort of way. But, yet again, your heart was broken because dear Alice left you for Sir John Underhill.
That Elizabeth, I rewrote my will and I revoked her for getting absolutely nothing from me. She can rot in hell as far as I care.
Mr. Bacon, here I have an article from Out of the Closet magazine, and it says, there was an article about the debate about your sexual inclination and the precise nature of your personal relationships.
I'm so flabbergasted that you would believe such rubbish. How dare you?
Well, you know, sometimes with you authors and things, you just never really know, because here I have you on another account in Gays R Us, and they stated that despite your marriages, you were primarily attracted to the same sex. It was also said that you and King James were oriented to masculine love.
Oh, sweet, sweet King James. King James. That's my boy. Holla at me, player. Yeah, we go way back. Those magazines are just haters.
If you say so, Mr. Bacon. Mr. Francis Bacon, why do you believe that language can corrupt our culture?
Look at these knuckleheads today running around screaming, YOLO! I got swag! And LML, LOM, TTYL, deuces! And that darn Paris Hilton, that's hot, sweetie. It's 50 degrees outside. Everything cannot be hot. I need you to get a dictionary and build up your vocabulary. Please and thank you.
And lastly, can you please explain your marvelous 4 idols to us, please?
I can do that with flying colors. But instead of telling you what I think the words mean, I gave my students a homework assignment. And I'm going to tell you what they think the words mean. Starting with the idol of the den. Idols of the den. Appreciation for real. Music takes a nosedive as we see the introduction of pathetic pop singers, useless rappers going on about drugs and sex. Alternative and folk singers jumbling words together to sound artistic, metalheads screaming about how they want to kill their ex-lovers, synthetic sounds replace instruments, and country singers howl about their problems. Do we even know what music is anymore? And most people aren't interested in remembering or appreciating what music was or is. It's a limited view. They don't want to hear anything else. Consequences are people who don't really care about anything other than themselves. All they hear is about people doing what they want. Idols of the marketplace. LOL. ALOL. That ass. LMFAO. ROFL. WBU. GTFO. How many of us actually say LOL now when we find something funny? I do it. Then there's IDK, IDC, etc. We are replacing real words with our text abbreviations, using you instead of you, the letter C instead of C, and instead of I love you, we write I-L-U. Idols of the theater. Romantic comedies, does that count? How about every Disney princess story? Prince Charming will come riding in and make everything okay, and save you at the last second, and you'll live happily ever after. Man, I even hate to type it. Does that have to be a fallacy? Idol of the tribe. My parents asked if I was coming home for Thanksgiving, even though they won't be there themselves. The idea of the holiday overwhelmed any logical thought about whether or not it was actually made sense to go. So those were my students' words. If you want to know what I think, how about you pick up my book? It's only $19.99, and if you get it today, I'll give it to you for $19. Thank you for having me on the show today.
Well, that about wraps up everything today. Mr. Francis Bacon, we greatly appreciate having you on the show today. And I'm sure everyone out there now understand your crazy philosophy on rhetorics. And to you and all my viewers, live, laugh, and love. Love. Oh, stop! Stop it, you guys! No, don't stop! Keep going! Yeah!
Ma'am, that is not the subject of the matter right now. Thing. The money was...
You have to let the camera come back in.
Well, that about wraps it up for today. Mr. Bacon, we really want to thank you for being on the show today. You were really appreciated. And I'm sure that all my viewers now understand your crazy philosophy. So, ending the show, to all my viewers, live, laugh, and love. Holla!
Sorry.
It's okay.
It went dead. It went black. That sucks.
Sorry.